Civil engineers are the backbone for any projects. They started the project where there is nothing. From absolute zero, they have started and they build buildings, bridges, dams, etc. But what are the skill is required for a success of a civil engineer whenever they are working in the projects? Today, I will discuss about the most essential skills which need to develop by civil engineers if they want to get promoted or want to success in their career as a project manager or something else. So let's jump into the subject. What is the most important skills for a civil engineer for getting success in a construction industry? And if you're new in my channel, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notifications. So let's start. What is the most important skill that a civil engineer must develop in order to get success? First things is technical proficiency. A deep understandings of core engineering concepts, codes, and standard relevant to the civil engineering projects, which means the deep technical knowledge. That means core, what is my core engineering, that is civil engineering. We need to be mastered in that subject. This shallow knowledge will not give you the boost in your career. Deep knowledge to be acquired and deep knowledge or technical knowledge to be acquired by the civil engineer or the civil engineer if they want to get success in their career. Any knowledge, shallow knowledge or little knowledge will not help you to get success. So how you can get? You can read codes and standard books and everything. After completion our degree, all we just forget to read every day. We said our education finished. No, our education should start after the graduation or the diploma also. Whenever we are working, we need to develop that habit that every day one page or two page or one new things we should learn about the civil engineering, so that I will be updated about the technical things on the civil engineering. So in order to get success, first things we need to be very much technical proficiency in the civil engineering subjects. Then problem solving abilities. Why? In the project side, every time there is a problem, change management, design change, labor problem, material problem, manpower problem, weather problem, there are 100 problems in the site. So you need to develop your problem solving abilities in order to get success in any projects. The engineer who are have that problem solving abilities, they are get promoted and they are get success in their career. The project manager also will find out that this guy has that skill. So whenever any problem, they have solved it out. The other people who are not solving out, they will not get promoted. The capability to analyze complex problems, identify solution, and make sound engineering decision. So problem solving ability is the main things for the success of a civil engineers, and these important skills need to be developed. Then it is project management. Without any doubt, wherever we are in a project, we need to manage the projects. Competence in projects planning, scheduling, budgeting, and effective executions to ensure project success. So these things you need to do. You need to be mastered about these: how to do the project planning, how to do the scheduling, budgeting, and how to do the executions. And only things you can do if you have the solid core knowledge or solid technical knowledge about the civil engineering. If not, it is very much impossible to make a project planning, scheduling, and everything. So you need to be very careful. What is the activities? What is the time delay? Everything. What is the time period required? How you know? Suppose you are doing the concreting work, and after concreting work, you need to stripping the form work. Now, if you don't know what is the time period of the stripping period of the form work, you cannot do the project planning, you cannot do the work. So how you can acquire that? The technical proficiency or a deep knowledge about the civil engineering. So this project management skill also you need to develop whenever you are working as a civil engineer. Then communication skill. See, the project you cannot finish by yourself alone. The project has the labor who are working, the project has the supplier, subcontractor, project manager, client, consultant, and everyone is involving in the project. So as a civil engineer, you need to develop the communication skill. You need to communicate properly your point of views to the everyone, so that they also meet the project deadlines, project guidelines, everything, and there will be no deviations. Clear and effective communication with team members, client, and stakeholder to convey technical information consciously, which means if you are not communicate properly, suppose you are working with the team and you are not communicate them what to do. Suppose you are working a block work and you are not giving any information about what to do and what not to do, so they will do as per their own, and it will not as per the requirement of the project. So what will happen? You will wasting your time, wasting your material, wasting your money, and also wasting the reputation of the company itself. So in order to get that, you need to develop the communication skill, and these skills will give you the raise. Then the leadership and teamwork. Why? You need to lead the team who are working at the site, or this carpenter, fitter, foreman. They are your subordinate and you need to lead them. So you need to develop the teamwork ability to work collectively in a team, lead projects, and motivate team members towards common goal. That means whenever you are leading your team, at the same time you are getting information from your higher management. So how you will make that leadership quality so that your people can work only when you see them. So if you say something, that means it is have to do that. So without any questions, they will work. That leadership ability you need to develop, because whenever you are going to be a construction manager, project manager, this leadership and teamwork skill will give you the boost. Otherwise, you cannot do a project by your own. The next skill which the civil engineer must acquire, that is adaptability. What is that? Readiness to adapt to changing the project requirements, technologies, and unforeseen challenge. If you are rigid that I will not change anything on the projects, you will not sustain, because change is the only constant. There is unforeseen changes happen in these projects. Without any questions, there will be a changes, and how you will adapt that change, what you will or mentality, how you can accept that one, that will define your success. So you need to develop this adaptability skill if there is any changes is happening in the projects, in order to get success in projects as well as your career success. Next is critical thinking. What is critical thinking? The capability of critically evaluate options, assess risks, and make informed decisions for optimal project outcomes. Now, anything we are working, there is a risk, and how you mitigate the risk. And there is a maybe 2 to 3 options we can do the concreting. But what will be the optimal for our projects? That you need to think critically and you need to give the solution. So this critical thinking is very much essential, because in the projects you need to have face the problem, you need to have the different types of workforce, different types of work methodology, but you need to think what methodology and how we can solve these issues so that we can meet the project timelines, quality, and deadlines. So this critical thinking ability also you need to develop whenever you're working as a civil engineer. The next skill you need to develop is creativity and innovations. Without the creativity and the innovative things, nobody can get promoted or get success in their career. Encouraging creative thinking to find innovative solutions to improve existing processes. See, the people are always asking solution for their problems. It is not as important how much knowledge you have. They don't care really. They only want to know how you can solve their problem. And in a projects, there are thousands of problems. And the project manager also want to know how you solve this problem. So if you have this creativity or innovation to solve the problems, you are well ahead. So please develop this creativity or innovative skill in order to get success as a civil engineer towards the project manager and the higher level. Then it is the ethics and integrity. Without ethics and integrity, nobody can get success in any field, not only in the civil engineer, but in any field. Without ethics, integrity, without honesty, nobody can get success. You can get a raise, but that is temporary. In the long term, you cannot sustain. If you want to sustain a career which is a strong foundation, you need to develop an ethics and integrity, a commitment to ethical conduct, integrity, and adherence to industry standard and codes of practice. This will give you the raise along with your technical proficiency, how much you are honest, how much ethics, how much you are integrate about your projects. These things you have to develop, because nothing can possible without the ethics and integrity. The next is continuous learning. As I told you earlier, we always think after finishing our academics educations, our education is finished. No, this is just one gate. And after educations, we need to read every day the journal, the civil engineering topics, and any other topics, so that we can be updated and we can make our knowledge more and more. So if this proactive approach to staying updated on industry trends, emerging technologies, and advancement in civil engineering, you need to develop that continuous learning attitude. And if you are not doing that one, that means you are lagging behind who are doing the continuous learning about the subject and about the other skills. So develop that one, that make it target that everyone you will learn something new from yesterday, so that you will be benefited and you will be well ahead to the others. These things you need to develop the continuous learning process. So these are the skill the civil engineer who are working in the projects you need to develop. It not only it will help to success in the projects, but it will help to get promoted, or it will help to get raised in your career. So if you have the long term vision, please develop this skill, and this will help you in the long term. And if you find this information is useful, kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon, so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get immediate notifications. And if you want to know anything about quality control, construction, please let me know. I will come with more contents. And I'm waiting for your valuable comments. And for your valuable comment, everyone can be benefited. So thank you once again for watching me.